Lately,
Mr. Steven Contreras. Aquatics Coordinator, Barbara Rodriguez. Student Nutrition Coordinator, Ms. Tyra Chavita. Maintenance Supervisor, Justin Gallegos. Transportation Supervisor, Mary Lou Harper. Transportation Maintenance Supervisor, Fernando D. Arcangeli. Warehouse Manager, Catherine Seiss. District Security Foreman, Pauline Vallejos. Central Elementary Principal, Sarah Garcia. Dennis Chavez Elementary Principal, Miss Andrea Montano. Gil Sanchez Elementary Principal, Miss Carla Martinez. La Merced Elementary Principal, Mr. David Ryan. La Merced Assistant Principal, Mr. James Cordova. La Promesa Elementary Principal, Ms. Sherry Montoya. Rio Grande Elementary Principal, Ms. Margaret Manning. Belen Middle School Principal, Ms. Tanya Montoya. Belen Middle School Assistant Principal, Mr. Caleb Crum. Belen High School Principal, Mr. Reb Burt. Belen High School Assistant Principal, Ms. Jessica Provencio. And Belen High School Assistant Principal, Mr. Gerald Baca. I also want to thank the teachers and staff at Infinity High School for the caring and tireless work they put in every single day for our students. Every day, they all come to work with the end goal in mind. Every student who walks through the doors of Infinity High School and stays with us at least 4 years will graduate. I would like to now introduce them, Ms. Carissa Martinez, Secretary. Cassandra Baca, Teacher, Testing Coordinator, and Senior Advisor. Regina Chavez, Teacher. Lou Caramillo, Teacher. Elizabeth Lopez, Teacher. Cheryl Martinez, Teacher. Juanita Silva, Teacher. Dorothy Lopez, Educational Assistant. Viviana Almeida, Custodian. Len Ridley, Secondary AES Teacher. Scott Glassroad, Elementary AES Teacher. Sada Howard, Secondary EA for AES. Scott Ross, Elementary EA for AES. Cleveland Smith, our work-based learning instructor. Felicia Salazar, our attendance success coach. Gabriel Torres, our teen specialist. And Barbara Griga, our McKinney-Vento liaison. We'd also like to honor and welcome our guests from the New Mexico Boys and Girls Ranch. And thank you for the beautiful lei which you gifted on us. Michaela Cole, President. Lonnie Cole, Vice President. Travis Yoakum, Vice President for Development and Operations. Kenzie Yoakum, Executive Manager for Programs. Thamis Cruz, Associate Administrator for Education. Lena Garcia, Counselor. In addition, I would also like to thank QuickBeam for the audio, video, and live YouTube video broadcast of tonight's ceremony. Ms. Cassandra Baca will now introduce our class representatives. I'm just putting that there.
At Infinity High School, we proudly uphold the newest tradition of recognizing students whose character shines brightly within our community. Each year, staff members select class representatives, individuals who exemplify integrity, resilience, and leadership in their interactions with themselves, their peers, and the broader school family. This year, we are honored to celebrate 3 outstanding students who have each distinguished themselves through the strength of their friendships, excellence in academics, and unwavering perseverance. Their contributions embody the very spirit of the Infinity High School. Elena Chavez stands as a true embodiment of dedication and perseverance. Throughout her high school journey, she has consistently demonstrated extraordinary resilience, meeting every challenge with determination and grace. She is the kind of person who reminds us why we do what we do. Today marks not just the end of her high school years, but the celebration of all she has achieved, a testament to the skills, wisdom, and strength she has cultivated through her steadfast commitment to personal growth. Her future is undeniably bright, filled with the passion and determination that have defined her journey so far. I give you Elena Chavez.
Good evening, everyone, honored guests, respected faculty, proud family and friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates. Today we stand at the edge of something new, a moment we have dreamed of, worked for, and sometimes even doubted would ever come. But here we are in our caps and gowns, ready to take the next step into the future. Graduation isn't just a ceremony, it's a celebration of late nights and early mornings and challenges overcome, friendships made, and growth we could have never imagined when we first walked through those doors. Each of us has taken a unique path to get here, but today we all share something in common. We all owe so much to the people who have supported us, our families, teachers, mentors, and friends. They believed in us when we struggled to believe in ourselves. To them we say thank you, not just for your support, but for helping us become who we are today. Now the big question is, what's next? Truth is, not all of us really know. What we do know is that we are capable, and we have proven that we can adapt, persevere, and succeed. Whether the next chapter is college, work, travel, or something unexpected, we're ready. Let us leave here today with not just diplomas, but with courage. Let us chase purpose and not just success. Let us be kind in a world that desperately needs kindness. Congratulations, class of 2025. We've done it. Thank you.
Our next representative is Veronica Batista. It is with pride, admiration, and much love that I introduce you, Veronica Batista. Many years ago, I would see her waiting to board the school bus as she headed off to elementary school, or even times when she was working on her homework in the back office with her siblings. It's hard to put into words what it feels like to watch someone grow, and being able to do so has been one of the greatest honors of my career. She taught us that true success isn't measured by just awards or achievements, but by the way you treat people, the way you push yourself when no one is watching, and the way you stay true to your heart no matter what. Today we don't just see a graduate, we see a leader, a dreamer, a fighter, and a friend. Someone who is ready to go out into the world and make it brighter, just as she has made our world brighter every single day by being a remarkable human being. I give you Veronica Batista.
Hi everyone. So for those of you who don't know me again, my name is Veronica Batista, and if I'm being honest, it's a little surreal being able to say that out here tonight because I wasn't always here. You see, I spent the last 2 years finishing my classes in a different building with different people. For a while now, I've been outside the picture. So maybe some of you are wondering, wait, who is this girl? And honestly, same. I'm still figuring that out too. But here's the thing I've learned. Just because someone wasn't in every moment with you doesn't mean that they weren't there. And maybe some of you know that feeling too. So before I say anything else, thank you for letting me stand here and for listening anyway. But let's be for real. You probably won't remember this speech. Not because you're rude, not because I'm boring, I hope. But because that's just how life works. Speeches fade, memories blur. Even the biggest days of our lives slip into the background. In a few weeks, you might remember what you wore, maybe a joke someone made, but maybe the moment you walked across the stage. But it's real. Some of those most beautiful moments pass right through you. I'm going to say it outright. This speech will absolutely be one of them. And strangely, I love that. So when this fades, that's okay. Let it. Because life moves on, and there's something special about knowing this moment is temporary. It makes it feel more real. So while we're out here, let's feel it for just a second. Can you all do that for me? You see, the truth is we've all had moments feeling unseen. Some of you carried yourselves through when it would have been easier to quit. Some of you laughed out loud to cover the quiet. Some of you showed up every day when you didn't feel like you belonged. And if no one told you this before, you did it. You mattered every step of the way, and you still do. I think you'd all agree when I say this. High school is a strange kind of storm. It's loud and quiet, beautiful and brutal. 1 minute you're laughing until your ribs hurt. The next minute you're questioning who you are, where you're supposed to go, and if you're ever going to figure it all out. And here's what no one really says. You don't have to figure it all out. Not now, maybe not ever. Because in my opinion, and I need you guys to really hear this from my heart, not having it all figured out isn't necessarily a flaw. It's freedom. I mean, there's still room to explore, to change your mind, to become someone you haven't met yet. And that's where the real magic lives. You're not a puzzle to be solved. You're a story, and one that's still being written. And like every good story, there are moments to skip ahead, moments you get stuck, pages you want to rip out, maybe due to fear, guilt, embarrassment, shame. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Let's be real, look around. Every single one of us has those pages. But it's still your story, and I believe every single page matters. So if no one says this tonight, I will. Do not figure it all out. Seriously, leave some questions unanswered. Let it unfold. Let it surprise you. Grow wild and write messy. Live like the best parts haven't happened yet, because they haven't. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'll probably continue the speech in the same tone, heartfelt, a little too real, maybe even a little boring, but don't agree with that one out loud, okay? Now I'm going to, but the board up here might get a little nervous if I don't at least sound like I'm giving you some stereotypical graduation encouragement. So let's address that real quick. Oh no. If you guys could look super enthused for me for like 5 seconds, maybe like a couple nods, that'd be great, so we can just like do this. Okay. As we stand on the threshold of tomorrow, let us spread our wings and soar into the limitless skies of possibility. Nailed it, right? Okay, cool. Obligatory cliche moment, check. Now let's go back to being honest humans. I find it funny and yet beautifully poetic how we spend so much of our high school trying to make things permanent. The GPA, the transcript, the resume, the reputation. But the truth is the majority of the things that shape us the most aren't written down. They're the small things, the things you do forget, until one day you don't. And I've learned something as I've grown. Gratitude is a kind of remembering, and not the kind you fake to sound polite, not the kind printed on a mug or a poster in the secretary's office. I mean the deep kind, the kind that sneaks up on you years later when you remember a teacher's patience, or a friend's kindness, or the way the sun hits the Mazzanos just right after a long day. It's a kind of remembering of not just what happened, but who showed up. So I am grateful. Grateful for the teachers who gave more than their job descriptions required. Grateful for the staff who made sure everything was running smoothly behind the scenes. Grateful for my family who stood behind me even when I was too stubborn to ask for help. Grateful for community, but grateful for this class, even if I wasn't always right there beside you. Because you've reminded me, you don't have to walk every step of the way to be proud of how far someone has come. But more than anything, I'm genuinely grateful for what hasn't arrived yet, for the blessings we can't see, the people we haven't met, the version of ourselves we haven't grown into yet. Because this cannot be the best part. Now, just one more slight little cliche, okay, but this time I think it's pretty necessary. When I look out at this room today, I don't just see 26 faces or 26 graduation caps for you guys who are holding in. I can't see you. I see you guys. But I see all of us together in this. I see the teachers who believed in us, even when we didn't believe in ourselves. I see the staff who keep the wheels turning quietly, faithfully, without applause. I see the families who held us up, who loved us through the late nights, the failures, the celebrations, and the small victories we barely noticed. But I see the community, the true heart of this place, every handshake, every hello, every meal shared, you helped us to. Not in the spotlight, but behind the scenes, and I see that. I see you, I carry that with me, and on behalf of my word, I'd say we all do. But anyways, I've drawn this out pretty long, and truthfully, there's so much more I could say, but let's wrap this up, shall we? I think overall, the most important thing I have to leave you today is this. Let this speech fade. Forget it even. It's not about me. In fact, I shouldn't be the one standing up here at all. I'm not that interesting, if you ask, but out of understanding and the beauty and joy that is forgetting, be grateful, even for a moment. The world is not waiting for you to be perfect. It's waiting for you to be real. So be bold, be brave. Don't figure it all out. You're worth more than just arriving. You deserve every thrill and joy and happiness you find along the way. Be the person you needed and the one that no one saw coming. In the end, it doesn't really matter what words I decided to say, and I thought about this speech a lot. It's that for a moment, we all stood still long enough to feel them. Now go light your next chapter on fire, you guys, and go make something happen. God bless you all.
All right, our next class representative is Sophia Taylor. Sophia's presence at Infinity High School has been nothing short of a gift. Her bright smile and contagious laughter have a way of lifting spirits and spreading joy wherever she goes. During her time here, we shared many conversations about life, dreams, and even the questionable key of true happiness. While we never quite crack that mystery, we did come to an agreeable conclusion. It's impossible to be sad while eating nachos. Sophia's warmth, kindness, and positivity have left an unforgettable imprint in our hearts, and her legacy of joy will continue to inspire us long after she moves on to her next adventure. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia Taylor.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can you hold this for me? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, family, friends, and faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Today is not just the end of a chapter, but is the beginning of a story we have been preparing for years. When we first walked through the doors of this school, many of us were uncertain, maybe even a little afraid. We carried many questions about who we were, what we were capable of, and who we might become. But we didn't get here alone. Behind each of us stands a network of people who believed in us even when we doubted ourselves. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Teachers who pushed us harder because they saw our potential. Families who made sacrifices to give us this opportunity. And friends who stood by our side even when the roads got rough. So today, let's not be proud just of the diplomas we're holding, but of the journeys we took to earn them. And no matter how far we go from here, let's never forget the people, the memories, and the lessons that carried us to the finish line. Congratulations, class of 2025.
This one right here. Our guest speaker tonight is Gunnery Sergeant Lada. He assumed his current position as the Naval Science Instructor at Belen High School on August 15th of 2019. A native from El Paso, Texas, he attended recruit training at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California in June 1991. Throughout his career, Gunnery Sergeant Lada has been assigned numerous duties to include 7041, Aviation Operations Specialist, Flight Clearance Chief, United States Marine Corps Recruiter, and Senior Enlisted Leader at United States Transportation Command. He has deployed aboard the USS Tripoli in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Restore Hope in Somalia in 1992. He deployed again in June 1995 aboard the USS New Orleans in support against Operation Iraqi Freedom II. He has been stationed in Marine Corps Air Station Yuma, Arizona, Marine Corps Base Tustin, California, Marine Corps Base El Toro, California, and he finished his military career at Scott Air Force Base in Illinois. Gunnery Sergeant Lada's personal awards include the Defense Meritorious Service Medal, Navy, Navy Achievement Medal with Gold Star, Joint Meritorious Unit Award, Meritorious Unit Condemnation, Good Conduct Medal with Silver Star, National Defense Service Medal with the Bronze Star, Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal with a Bronze Star, Southwest Asia Service Medal with a Bronze Star, Global War on Terrorism Service, Navy Sea Service Deployment with Bronze Star, Marine Corps Recruiting Ribbon, and Kuwait Liberation of Kuwait Ribbon. Gunnery Sergeant Lada.
Good evening, faculty, honored guests, and most important, class of 2025. All right, you guys didn't scream. We're going to do push-ups. All right, better. I am deeply honored to stand before you today as your guest speaker. I want to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Jimenez, Infinity staff, and students for the incredible opportunity. My name is Gunnery Sergeant Lara, and I have the privilege of being one of the Naval Science instructors at Belen Consolidated School District for the past 6 years. But today, I'm here to share some experiences of my journey, a journey that has always had changes and bumps on the road. And I would like to share my experiences and insights with all of you. Just like you guys, I graduated back in 1991. My goal was not to join the Marine Corps. I had long hair down to my waist, so I didn't want to cut my hair. But there were bumps on the road, okay? So my own journey has been one of the constant change, and I'm sure many of you can relate. Life rarely follows a straight path, and it is those unexpected detours that we often find our greatest growth. I remember facing numerous challenges and setbacks along the way, but it was through those trials that I discovered my resilience and capacity to reinvent. Let me share a personal story that illustrates the power of embracing change. When I graduated high school, my goal was to become an electrical engineer. I used to love math. I used to love science, okay? I attended the University of Texas at El Paso, UTEP, and I was there for 1 year because I got put in academic probation because of my grades. I needed to do something else. This experience taught me a valuable lesson. Change is something not to be feared, but rather an opportunity for growth and reinvention. Graduates, as you navigate uncertain of your own journeys, remember that the most significant rewards often come from embracing the unknown and charting new paths. I encourage you to reflect on your own journeys. Recall the moments of triumph and the moments of defeat, for both have played an essential role in shaping who you are today. Embrace your past, learn from it, and carry those lessons forward as you embark on your new journey. Now let me share with you 3 pieces of advice that serve with me in navigating this complexity of the present. First, embrace change. Don't be afraid of it. We live in a rapidly evolving world where innovation and disruption have become the norm. Embracing change allows us to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It's a willingness to adapt, to challenge the status quo, and to continuously learn that will set you apart. In the Marine Corps, we always used a couple of phrases. It always changed in the Marine Corps. So we used to use the word Semper Gumby. If you guys, you guys probably don't remember who Gumpy was. It's a little green animal that, okay, ask your parents, they know. That always meant we always have to be flexible. In the Marine Corps, we always had to be flexible. That's what you need to be. Second, nurture your relationship. Success is seldom achieved alone. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, push you to grow, and believe in your potential. Throughout my career, I have had the privilege of working with extraordinary individuals who have shaped and influenced my journey. One such person was my high school math teacher. Again, imagine going into calculus with long hair, sitting in the back. He never questioned me. He came to me and says, hey, you ready for this journey? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Again, he's the one that inspired me to do a lot of math. Okay, that's why I love math, but don't tell nobody. His belief in me fueled my confidence and propelled me to new heights. It was through his mentorship and support of countless others that I could overcome obstacles and achieve success. These relationships not only enriched my professional life, but also brought immense joy and fulfillment to my personal life. Finally, third, never stop dreaming. Power of imagination knows no bounds. Dare to dream big, to envision a world is better, brighter, and more inclusive. It is through these dreams that we see remarkable progress throughout history. So be bold in your ambitions. Have the courage to pursue your passions, even when the odds stack against you. As you look to your future, I urge you to consider your role in shaping it. The world is in dire need of innovation thinkers, compassionate leaders, and advocates for positive change. Each of you has the power to make a difference, to contribute to the betterment of society in your own unique way. But remember, the journey ahead will not always be smooth. There will always be moments of uncertainty, doubt, and fear. I call these bumps in the road. Embrace those moments as opportunity for growth. Take risks, learn from your failures, and never lose sight of your core values. Finally, embrace change, nurture relationships, never stop dreaming. Embody the spirit of curiosity, resilience, and compassion as you go forth and write your own story. Remember, it is the face of adversity that the most remarkable chapters of your lives are written. Graduates, the world needs your unique talents, your fresh perspectives, and your unwavering determination. Seize the opportunity that come your way, and remember that even the smallest action can have a profound impact. Congratulations, class of 2025. May you find fulfillment and purpose in the pursuit of your dreams. Thank you, and the best of luck on your extraordinary journey ahead.
Graduating seniors and guests, it is now time for the presentation of diplomas with Ms. Cassandra Baca. The scholarship's going to be right there.
Lorenzo Alderete. Lorenzo plans on attending the University of New Mexico Valencia campus to pursue a certification in auto mechanics. He wants to thank his mother, his grandparents, and his siblings, as well as their teachers for their support. Colby Baca. Colby would like to be a successful real estate agent so he can bring home the bacon. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents, siblings, and his teacher, Ms. Chavez, for all their support. Jeremiah Bartlett. Jeremiah plans to pursue a career in the nuclear propulsion with the United States Navy. He would like to thank the ranches and is especially grateful for Lonnie for believing in him, Travis Yolcomb for believing in him, helping him confront the reality he needed to face, and Richard Little for pointing him in the right direction. Veronica Batista. Veronica will begin her journey in the BA-MD program at the University of New Mexico, where she will complete undergraduate studies before entering medical school to become a pediatric surgeon. Veronica's ultimate goal is to return to New Mexico and serve in the rural and undeserved communities that help raise and support her. She has been incredibly fortunate to grow up in a community who has believed in her and is passionate for using her education, skills, and future as a physician to give back to her and uplift those around her. Veronica is also being recognized for the Class of 1972 Legacy Scholarship. Cruz Brady. Cruz will be attending the University of New Mexico to pursue a bachelor's degree in biochemistry with a goal of becoming a pharmacist. He wants to thank his parents for their support, as well as his teachers, Mrs. Martinez, Ms. Baca, and Ms. Sada, for their guidance. Mariah Castaneda. Mariah plans to attend Paul Mitchell Beauty School to earn her cosmetology certifications. She would like to thank the teachers and staff at Infinity, as well as her mom, grandparents, auntie, and sister for motivating her to finish school. Elena Chavez. Elena plans in working in the welding field while pursuing her degree in diesel mechanics at Central New Mexico Community College. She would like to thank her friends for their encouragement and is grateful for her family and teachers for believing in her. Julian Clauser. Julian plans to attend Central New Mexico Community College to earn a CDL certification with hopes of getting married and starting a family. He is grateful to his parents, girlfriend, and best friends for their continued support. Caitlin Curlis. Caitlin plans on continuing her current employment while she pursues her passion in art. She would like to thank her closest friends and former teachers who have been there for her up until this point. Brianna Dutcher. Brianna plans to attend Pima Medical Institute to pursue a degree in radiology. She would like to thank the teachers and staff at Infinity High School, as well as her family and friends for their support. Filomena Encinas. Filomena plans to focus on caring for her daughter and her family. She would like to thank her daughter, Evie, for giving her the courage to complete her education. Jedeslyn Garcia Vargas. She will be attending the University of New Mexico to pursue a degree in criminology. She would like to thank the Ranches for their support. She also extends her appreciation to her mother, whose unwavering encouragement served as a constant reminder to never give up. Above all, she thanks God for providing strength and guidance through every step of the journey. Jose Gonzalez Mendez. Jose plans to pursue a career as a tradesman to support his family. He would like to thank God for giving him the ability to achieve his goals. Jose is also grateful to all his teachers and for his family for all their support. Delaney Gordon. Delaney plans to follow her passion for photography. She would like to thank her parents, grandparents, siblings, and everyone who has supported her along the way. Aiden Ice. Aiden plans to volunteer at the fire department while working towards his career as a firefighter. He would like to thank his parents for their support and his teachers, Mrs. Silva and Mrs. Atnall, for believing in him. Noah Hadamio. Noah plans to join the United States Army. He looks forward to the challenges ahead and the skills he will gain and the opportunity to see the world. He would like to thank his parents and grandparents and all his teachers for their support. Levi Lovato. Levi plans on attending Pima Medical Institute to pursue a career as a physical therapy assistant. He would like to thank his parents, Mrs. Martinez, and Mr. Smith for their support. Santiago Lovato. Santiago plans to work while following his passion for writing. He would like to thank his teachers, his family, and his friends for their support. Destiny Nunez. Destiny plans to start her career as a hospitality professional in New Jersey, allowing her to engage with new people, develop new skills, and continue learning in a dynamic environment. She would like to thank all who have supported her along the way, particularly her best friend Lizzie, whose constant encouragement and friendship had made a lasting impact. Gabriel Ortega. Gabriel plans to attend Intellitech College to earn his certification in auto mechanics. He would like to thank his parents and grandparents for their support and encouragement. Mateo Perez. Mateo plans to attend trade school to earn certifications in welding and electrical work. He would like to thank his family and friends for their support. Jacqueline Romero. Jacqueline plans to attend the New Mexico State University to pursue a degree in animal science. She would like to thank her mom and all her friends for their support throughout her journey. Elena Sanchez. Elena plans to attend Pima Medical Institute to pursue a degree in dental hygiene. She would like to thank the staff at Infinity High School as well as her friends and family for their support. Sophia Taylor. Sophia plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing at the University of New Mexico. She would like to thank her family and her sister Gabby for their constant encouragement, as well as everyone who supported her throughout her journey. Amanda Vargas. Amanda plans to attend college to pursue a degree in mortuary science and become a mortician. She would like to thank her parents for their support and encouragement. Toby Williams. Toby plans to work with the Valencia County Sheriff's Department while pursuing a career as an officer with the Belen Police Department. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents, and everyone who has supported him along the way. And last, and most certainly not least, Haven Zimmerman. Haven plans to attend the University of New Mexico Valencia campus to pursue a career as a therapist. She would like to thank her family, friends, and pets, as well as the staff at Infinity for their support.
I'll put it in the binder once we're done. You guys can sit down. I should have just left them. Graduating class of 2025, please rise. It was reversed. Mr. Superintendent Sanchez and Belen Consolidated School Board members, the graduating class of 2025 have completed the requirements mandated by the state of New Mexico for graduation. Graduates, please shift your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2025. Graduates, as the sun sets tonight, we will ring the bell 3 times. 1 to signify the closing of one chapter of your life. The 2nd to signify the new chapter, which you will begin when the sun rises in the morning. And the 3rd for staff to celebrate your accomplishments. Thank you, everyone, for attending tonight's graduation ceremony. Have a great evening.